Hi there, we're back. It's Kevin Smith and Jay Rodriguez, Southern California, Realtor and Finance with New American Funding. Thanks again for being here.
Appreciate Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So we're talking to a client, and one of the clients is looking at buying a $650,000 single-family home in Southern California. That's very rare. It doesn't exist here in Southern Orange County. So we're looking at the pros and the cons of buying a condo. So some of the things that we've come up with is one of the biggest pros is location. So being in a downtown area, it's nice because a home in the downtown area is going to be really expensive. So a condo is a good alternative.
Absolutely.
So that's one of the better
ones. Also walkability, you're close to a lot of things too,
yeah,
amenities.
Perfect for the location. Security, again, downtown, you're going to need gates and fences and things most likely, and parking structures and things like that. Whereas suburban, you could finally find something that's a little bit sprawl, not have to worry about gated communities. So a pro for security, if you're looking for that, would be a gated community, and usually those are financed by the association dues. So that's another big pro. Another one is maintenance. For those people who are downsizing and going from a single family home down to a condo, maintenance is perfect, right? Because
absolutely.
You don't want to do the lawn on the weekends, right? And you have to pay a pool guy and a gardener.
Not to mention the gym or other amenities that are
right
there, or the pool house or whatever it is.
Yeah,
right?
Tennis courts. Those are always nice, right? So the amenities are all paid for, so you don't have to maintain a pool and gardening and landscaping. And even on a condo, some of your insurance is paid for with the HOA dues.
Absolutely.
And another thing in a lot of HOAs is the utilities. So some of the gas, electric, maybe even some of the cable may be included in the cable in the HOA too. So that's another pro. So, and then the final one is, which could be a pro, could be a con, but it's the fees. You're splitting up the whole fee from all the units that are there. So if you were to buy your own insurance and have to put on a roof and paint the property, that's also included. So that's a huge pro, right? You're splitting it up between 100 different condos, let's say.
Absolutely, and everything's upkept too. It's kept nice, and all your neighbors, it's all there, as opposed to where you go into some places without that, it doesn't quite look as nice at all times.
So that's a con. So that could be a con, right? You have to read the rules of your CC&Rs, your HOA rules, right? You have to be aware that the rules say that you can't have a purple front door. So if you want a red purple front door, you're gonna have to run it through the board. So that could be a con. If you don't like rules, then a condo probably might not be a place for you.
You gotta read them. You never know what's there.
Yeah, exactly. And then also, okay, what about financing though? So what are some of the pros and some of the cons of a condo association?
Well, Kevin, actually, financing's been getting easier for condos. There was a lot of restriction from 2008 to I'd say probably even as late as last year, where it was sometimes really hard to finance a condo. Now there's really two main loans that are done, three if you include VA loans as well. So you have conventional loans, you have FHA loans. Conventional has opened up lower down payment options, so you're not just forced into going FHA. FHA is special because it has to be specifically approved by FHA. You can go on their website and see if it's been approved or not, that project, and they have to renew it. Now they're actually going to be reducing some of those restrictions, making it easier to be approved and less time amount before the renewals. But there's different things that are on there. So that's just, if you need to do FHA financing, for instance, if you have a very low credit score, you need to make sure that you're talking to your lender and your realtor, and you make sure that it's FHA approved, whether you're doing a forward or a reverse mortgage. For conventional, there's a lot of gates that are opening too, because there's less restrictions. Some of the things that were there, as far as if there was lawsuits or things that were coming together or something that just for whatever reason was not allowing a lot of people to buy in these communities. Now there's inventory on the market because there's new programs. The key word, if you look it up, is called an unwarrantable condo. If you end up going online, we'll have some information a little bit about that for a blurb. But in this, that is now new programs that are on the market. So in short, it's getting easier to buy and purchase a condo.
And that's really complicated stuff, so you're definitely going to need a professional for that. So these are some of the pros and cons of owning a condo. If you have any other questions or comments, feel free to reach out to us either by text, phone, or email. And of course, we'd love you to subscribe to the YouTube channel here below. So thanks again. We appreciate you being here, and we'll see you all next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.